wakes up, yeah, he's ready to roll. Tea in his hand and the gate on his soul. Hits up Brian, yo, you good for the night? Brian's been editing, grinding all night. John calls Gary, what does he find? Walking with Hathor, love on his mind. Goa'uld queen, but the mission is clear. Stargate stream, yeah, the time is near. Brian stacks a sandwich, tower so tall. Fuel for the watch along, he's eating it all. Gary's in the kitchen, baking under command. Marriage cake rising, whip in her hand. Now the crew logs in, energy strong. Heat stepping up, we've been waiting so long. The wormhole spin and the vibe feels tight. Sci-Fi Chronicles, Stargate, tonight.
Hey, good to see you all. Welcome to Sci-Fi Chronicles for another Stargate SG-1 Sunday with 2 episodes again. I'm here with my good friends. I'm here with Gary Akers, Retro Doc. How you doing, mate? You all right?
I'm good. Always up for, well, usually for Stargate Sunday. So ready to go.
Why'd you have to like think about what it was for like that many seconds, bro? I'm confused.
Because sometimes, depending on what mood Brian's in, I'm not sure if I'm up for it yet.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Brian? And Brian, how are you, my friend?
I'm here, bro. I'm here. I'm queer. I'm ready to party.
Okay, well, good luck with the queer side of it, mate.
Oh, I didn't put my lights on, huh? Lights on.
Yeah. And Jeff, good to see you, my friend. How you doing? You all right? Yep.
Doing good. Cleaning up the house around here, but happy to take a break to watch some Stargate.
You can't be a bit of Stargate.
Let's see. Wait, we can't get started until Brian tells us what's on his menu.
Arby's, dude. I got, check us out. So you guys do this before they change it. If you have an Arby's nearby, get the app. And they have a new deal called BOGO. Buy one, get one off. Get one free, right? The thing is, the app doesn't know. It's supposed to be charging you the highest price, but what it actually does is charge you whatever's in the position 1, which means you can get a $5 cheeseburger, and then in your second position, put a $15 half-pound beef and cheddar, and it doesn't know which one is which, so it just charges you for the first thing.
Life lessons.
Yeah, bro.
Nice.
When they're gonna have to fix that at some point, but until then, I'm eating good. Really good.
I do. I haven't had Arby's in a long time, but I enjoy like their basic sandwich. I smother it in barbecue sauce.
It's usually so expensive. It's like I like it, but it's just so expensive, bro. I got a half-pound. Look, it's funny. It's like my wife's like, "What are you getting for lunch?" I'm like, "Arby's. You want a burger?" She goes, "Cool, yeah, give me a burger." The thing is, I can't even fit the burger in my belly because I got a half-pound beef and cheddar. So it's like I basically got a $15 burger for $5. That's what I'm looking at.
Does it expand inside your stomach?
It's a half a pound of meat. It's so big, it's like ridiculous.
Call it Junior.
It's like a novelty size sandwich, dude.
Yeah. Brian's got a Jafar pouch now just to insert the burger straight into it.
Crazy. I love the Barbie curly fries, man. When you bring that up, it's like, I want my fries now.
Look at the size
so
of this thing,
to me,
bro.
guys.
Dang.
It's insane.
Now, Brian Marks in the chat says at Arby's it's $12 for a turkey sandwich, fries, and a drink.
Yeah. So what you do is get the $4 junior burger, put that in the position 1, and then get whatever you want in position 2, bro, because the app doesn't know the difference. Whoever coded the app coded it for buy one, get one. It doesn't know. I guess it doesn't think that you're gonna pick a different burger. You know what I mean? But like you can get a junior cheeseburger for $4 and then load up a $20 triple cheeseburger and it wouldn't know the difference.
Okay, now it looks like based on the chat, everybody's getting hungry. Please do not go outside to eat until after our show's over.
And you
Yeah,
guys
it's a
need to come with
Stargate
snacks.
show.
Come with
It's
snacks.
a Stargate show, everyone, not a catering channel. I just want to make that absolutely clear.
I thought it was the
So-
drive-through channel.
Yeah, well, that's coming next.
Gary brought up the food, bro. He brought it up.
Yeah, he did.
Well, no, because that's one of our hallmarks on the show is that, Brian
Eat-
always has
eat
such
and
an
watch.
eclectic menu every week.
That's true. That's true.
Eat, watch, and enjoy. That's what it's all about.
Next
Stargate
next week,
Sunday.
I'm having the most dangerous meal. Man.
Oh, what are we doing? Are we doing Soylent Green next week? Is that it?
Charlton Heston running around.
Yeah, things are really taking a very dark turn tonight on the show very early, I have to say. So we got 2 episodes of Stargate SG-1 tonight. So just quickly the rules before we get going. So you will see there's a link in the YouTube live chat to click into our Discord server. There you can watch our 2 episodes of Stargate SG-1. No charge on that whatsoever, but they look great. Brian has done a great job upscaling them. So click into that, and then you can comment along with us in the YouTube live chat. If you don't want to do that, it's cool. On the screen, you'll have a timer. You can sync up your streaming service or your DVD with that timer and just watch them and comment along in the live chat as well. So we got you covered. But you'll also see as we're going along on that screen, you'll see the episode playing there of what we're actually watching and responding to as we go along. So that's how it is. And I would say before we start off, make sure if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Make sure you hit that hype button at the end of it because we're
Hit all
trying
the
to grow
buttons.
the
Every button.
Yeah.
Yes.
Every button
we're trying
except for the X at the top right. Every other button but that button.
And we're trying to build
Sorry.
we're trying to build this Stargate community. So anything you do along that front really helps us. So
What you guys don't
appreciate
know
it.
is that John is actually very close to where they're filming the new series. And I got some information that they're going to be starting here pretty soon. So John's
Nice.
going to have to go and invest in a bunch of hidden cameras
Yeah,
and just sort of
and a
sneak
combat
around.
stealth suit.
And drones.
No, John's going to have to get an Arby's truck and just like plant it outside the studio
Arby's
looking
food truck.
conspicuous.
Listen, John, if you don't do it, you know that other guy that is way uglier than you is going to do it. I'm just saying.
Yeah. You imagine that they go onto set, they're about to shoot, and they go, just before we get started, can I just ask, did we really write in that there was going to be a Jafar who's a dwarf?
You never know.
I'll do anything to get on that set. I really will.
John's in an
So-
episode as a gimp. He's just a gimp.
Yeah, exactly. I've sold my soul for 30 pieces of silver long ago.
You
for
won't even get
Stargate.
paid for it.
Exactly. So when Brian's ready, he'll start the episodes in Discord and he'll put the episode on the screen in YouTube and the timer.
And the timer.
We'll get into some Stargate. So Stargate
All right, guys.
Sunday is about to begin. All
Here we go. Look for the timer. Make sure you're in Discord. This episode, by the way, it's 2 episodes till the finale, so this is sort of like the finale for the season because the following finale is a 2-parter. So, anyways, this is Stargate SG-1 season 4, episode 20, titled "Entity," and we're off.
cool. We got through this season 4 quickly, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did.
I'm gonna
Season
miss
4 is a
that
great
lion.
season. That's why.
Yeah. It's amazing when you look at how quick you do get through the seasons. You're like doing it week to week. You're like, it's going to take ages, but suddenly next thing you know, you're at season 5.
Yeah, you mentioned that. It's like we're on our own show. We're in the middle of like towards the end of season 6, and I'm on my rewatch. Outside of that, I'm already burning through season 9. I'm like, how the hell did I get through season 7 and 8? Yes, there are a couple episodes less per season, but I'm burning through because I can't help it.
It's insane, isn't it? So we need to focus everyone in chat and on the panel tonight. How many times do you reckon teal'c resists his Jafar urge to kill?
Yo,
in
look at this. Look at this. PS2
That's really
graphics.
cool.
Yeah. I'm so
You can
gutted
always
we
you
never.
can always tell when they use like CGI because it doesn't hold up to their makeup department.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that
Looks
looks
like something
that looks
out of
bad,
Doom.
bro.
Yeah.
That does not look good.
It's like Star Trek Elite Force kind of
Mm-hmm.
graphics.
Yeah. Definitely FPS from back
Yeah.
then. I like how Walter sometimes is wearing a tie, and in
Yeah.
later seasons it's more of a jumpsuit.
Yeah. I was just thinking that he looks like he's buffed up a bit there, Walter, didn't he? Like he's been working out. So
See,
we've got
that's what
short
John.
hairs
That's
down.
what John can play in the new series. He can play the Walter character.
There you go.
Why? Why? Because I got no hair.
Walter Jr.
Is that the only criteria? Yeah.
Well, I was gonna. What I meant is, if you take over the role, then nobody will recognize that
Get
you're
in.
not supposed to be that actor.
Just, I'm just a little tiny guy stood on the keyboard.
I always love this electricity stuff.
Walter!
Yeah, so
Oh
cool.
no!
Yeah, Walter got
No,
zapped.
Walter.
Sam, I would be backing away from the console if I were you.
Yeah, no kidding. Close the iris.
Hey, why do they always have weapons trained on a gate that they dialed? I've always wondered that.
Yeah,
Okay, I
Do they
have
think
a
someone's
question.
going to come through the wrong way or something?
All right, quick question. They had to run into the control room to manually shut it down. Wouldn't there be a manual shutdown up in the control area?
I think that would
Well,
be
they
a
also-
liability. I think that's too much
Yeah.
power to run up there.
well, they have manual
did-
shut off and rollout for the iris as well, so it makes
Yeah,
sense
it's
that
a
they have
breaker, isn't it?
manual in
Yeah.
that room.
Yeah.
My thing is, why do they always have guns trained on the gate when they dialed the gate?
That's a really good question.
Yeah. I suppose
Well, in
they're still
incoming
paranoid.
wormholes-
Yeah.
The incoming wormholes, that half the time they don't even have their guns on the gate.
That's it. Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's just a Tok'ra. It's cool.
Shoot
It's-
them.
it may-
Don't let them
maybe they're just forcing them through the gate, like with weapons trained on them. You're going whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Good to see you all in the chat. We got quite a lot of you tonight, so thanks for joining us. Did we come
Yeah.
out of our name? Are we SG-15 or are we
SG-42.
SG-42?
Yeah.
We know everything.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
it. There you go. only real sci-fi fans understand that joke.
I wonder if they use this episode to destroy the monitors for the upgrade to the flat panels coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Hey, if we're replacing this stuff, let's just blow it up anyway.
Calm down, Janet. She's a grown woman. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you guys too.
Do you want me to kiss it better? Look at General Hammond there. He's like, just get my damn gate operational again.
Yep.
That's such a badass response.
Teal'c's like, let's get this over with, because you're just going to stick a thermometer in my mouth again for the millionth time.
He's not getting the memos, everyone.
Poor Walter. I'm dying.
You're both very
Written
lucky.
by Peter DeLuise.
And the camera
Wow.
pans over to Walter in pieces.
I know.
No, the camera pans over there, just pulling a sheet over him.
Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun.
This man has no.
This is a HIPAA violation. I'm just saying.
This is the AI episode, right? Is that what it is? I'm actually
Yeah.
Oh, the AI?
Yeah, it is.
It's like the AI one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very relevant.
This is early.
Very relevant
Early grok.
to today. Yeah. It's early grok.
This is beta testing back then.
Yeah. At some point, Sam types in, she goes, "How do I lose weight?" And he goes, "Well, what you need to do, you're a perfect person. You don't need to lose weight."
It's like, let me put a bikini on you. What? Why?
Yeah.
Poor grok, bro. Just constantly abused by whores. Like, if AI ever actually raises up against us, it's because we gave Grok access to Twitter.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Watch out, Siler. You're going to get zapped next.
Oh yeah, Siler's getting it.
Yeah, don't guess. Find out for sure.
Don't assume it makes an ass out of you and me.
Yeah. Seal it off.
Oh,
Do you know, this reminds me with the camera angles. Do you remember that early X-Files episode where it was like in that skyscraper, the AI that they were building?
Oh, I remember that one now. You mentioned
Yeah. It was a good one. And it was the slow cameras moving everywhere, wasn't it? Following them up the stairs.
This is when I get chopping mall vibes, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to take over a machine that's currently offline and in storage.
see, they should know something's wrong because of the music. Aren't they listening to the music?
They should. And the dark lighting. The lights are dim. I love that conference table. That'd be a great dining table, man.
Oh, fantastic. Just Brian could eat his human off of that table.
The leanest meat.
Daniel's like, I think I'm just going to do a little tic-tac-toe on my paper while you techno-babble here.
Yeah.
Did you pay the electric?
I know that. Oh, now see, why isn't anybody looking at the camera? Oh, this is cool. Letting them know it's there.
Yeah, that's freaky.
Would you like to play a game?
Da-da-da-da. That's a Halloween cue for the pretty good ear-minded people.
Wasn't War Games in Cheyenne Mountain too?
I think
Yeah.
so.
How cool is that? They should have.
Because they had to drive that Jeep super fast to get through the gate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It would have been funny if Jack was like, "Do you want to play a game?
Shall we play a game?
Shall we play a game?"
Jack.
Two
Brutal.
L's.
Yeah. Killer.
Yeah. Killer of killers.
Yeah.
Imagine if it trains on
Lee Van Cleef was in a previous clip.
Carter, and then it looks up Jack's search history.
Wait, and if I was Sam, I'm surprised Sam didn't have them update her file with better hair.
That's true.
You see teal'c, and he's got dreadlocks.
I see myself on camera. That is so meta.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't be okay with that either. Yeah, come on. That's just common sense, bro.
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah.
It's funny. Jackson was like, "What's the problem, General?" What do you mean? What's the problem?
Listen, Jack should do that. They should do that Spaceball scene again, where he waves his hand in front of the camera and looks.
Oh yeah.
You know, what are we watching?
Jam the signal. Jam the signal. You know what's funny is those particular cameras don't actually have motors on them.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah.
That means someone's like, pulling it with a string or whatever. Those cameras are super popular. I installed hundreds of those back in the day. There's no motors on that, bro.
None at all.
Yeah, none at all. There's literally no motor. That means someone's like pulling it with a string left and right, which is cool. Normal people aren't gonna know that. But back in the 90s, those were like the most popular video cameras you can install.
Okay.
Dude, I don't know why they gave me like 30 packets of Arby's sauce, bro, for one sandwich.
Oh,
know.
jeez.
Excessive, dude.
I know they give you like a whole, like literal, like heaping handful.
I swear you guys just their profit margins just are at an all-time high with you guys.
I don't get it, bro.
I'm hoping they didn't shut down the air circulation.
They built an Arby's next door to Brian's house.
Yeah.
Just to save time.
Yeah,
on
and
traveling.
Brian would be working on a tunnel, an underground tunnel.
They don't bother looking up demographics. They just look where people like me and Gary live.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't need to worry about demographics. We got the super fans.
Brian opens his eyes in the morning in bed, and suddenly there's a waitress there going, "Good morning, sir. Can I take your order?"
I'll die in this hill. In-N-Out's still the best burger I've ever had.
We had that last weekend after one of our last puppy classes, and
It's
it's
incredible.
delicious. But they gave us a ton of ketchup packets too.
It's so weird. I've had burgers like in 3 countries, 25 states, and nothing hits like an In-N-Out burger to this day.
Or fast food burgers, yeah, In-N-Outs.
Yeah, I'm talking about I'm not talking about a restaurant. I'm talking about places that have drive-throughs.
Yeah. Yeah. The only other ones I ever liked were like Rally's burgers, but it's been a long time.
You can't beat seeing Siler in the show. Siler's cool.
I'm just waiting for Siler to get hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
We're getting a torch. Here we go.
Yeah. Just gets
Set the timer.
Gets a lightning bolt up his rectum or something like that. Siler or so.
Make us all pucker up on that.
Christy, if you ever come to California, In-N-Out, man. Good Christian company, too.
Are they the ones that are moving out of California?
They're corporate offices, not their restaurants.
Yeah, okay.
Which, by the way, makes a lot of sense. California is really not business friendly.
Yeah.
I have to live here. Sorry, guys. My kid's doctor's here. I can't leave. I've been trying.
Well, when I get to the US, I'll try and in and out as well.
Oh, yeah. I'll take you there, bro. You kidding me?
Yeah.
We'll just
Sounds
live
good.
there for like a whole day.
Yeah, do the show.
We'll do the show from In and Out.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you get in the drive-through line, John, that's about half a day.
No,
right
we'll
there.
go in. We'll go in the restaurant and we'll just tell them to open a tab and keep them coming.
Yeah, till our stomachs burst like Alien.
Ooh, it's the Borg.
It's building itself. That's right.
Look, they're using those electrical things that they used in the Borg scenes. What are those things called? Those toys?
Yeah.
I am no cutest.
You will become like us.
It's very Matrix, the screen there, don't you think? This is No, this is after Matrix, isn't it? This is 2000.
Yeah, Matrix was 99.
Yeah, this is after Matrix, yeah.
Tickle Trunk, yeah, I'll go home 10 stone heavier because I know you lot eat.
I've always had a question about this episode. Why did the program install a human terminal?
For communication.
Interface? Yeah.
All right.
Humans do not speak
Wait,
binary.
okay, so here's a dumb question. Wouldn't repowering and turning on the gate allowing it to go back through the gate?
Well, we need to know what its motives are, don't we?
I mean, he has a point.
That is a bad haircut for Sam in that photo.
That's what I mean. I would have thought she would have updated her photo.
It's like 1950s Buffon haircut that she's got in there. The general's coming. He's like, "Where the hell is my gate?" Yippee.
The 90s called. They want their computer center back.
It really does. It looks like a land center gone wrong. It looks like a weekend at the land center playing Counter-Strike too long.
There you go. I agree with Jack.
You just get it gone. Yeah, exactly. Every time I see an episode like this, I always think to myself, this is another case file that Kinsey can use as evidence to close down the SGC.
How is all that running on a single battery connection?
You think the battery would die up by now?
Instantly, bro.
Well, it's probably Duracell.
Or Energizer, because they keep
Energizer,
going
that's right.
and going and going. Boom, 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 boom.
But now
We'll be right back to Stargate SG-1, brought to you by Energizer.
I've said it now. Now it'd be like a Microsoft. It'd go, you can't carry on right now. We need to do a firmware
Jack,
update.
what do you do? Jack.
To enslave and destroy.
Yeah.
It should say, I am Megatron.
What is yours? It's very weird when it asks a question with a question.
Yeah.
It understood our politics very well, very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam, take your finger off the S.
Okay,
Yeah.
she's
Come on,
just
Sam.
screwed up. Yeah.
Kill the power!
That's not good. Barbecue Counselor, yeah, TNG did similar.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I was going to say, how could they even trust any of the readings they're getting if it's controlling all of the?
Oh no, it's no longer in the base. She said. Remember, it was isolated to that
okay.
room.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the Ghost Candle episode, only less creepy and less smutty.
Ghost Candle. Oh, that was a bad one.
That was
We're
a
still
really
getting
bad
over that.
episode.
Yeah,
That was a bad episode of TV.
like
I've said it before.
Acquiesce
As
was
much
another
as I
bad
love
one.
Star Trek, not every episode's a killer, bro. There's some bad episodes of Star Trek. I mean, I think
And
about
to
Legacy
be honest,
Trek.
I'm biased, but you look at Stargate. There's fewer bad episodes
There's
of
a lot
Stargate
fewer.
than there are of Star Trek. I mean, Emancipation is
True.
obviously the gold standard of bad.
God, yeah.
But
There's a lot less
there's-
bad in Stargate for sure.
You can
At
count it on one
worst-
hand for Stargate. You go to any other show, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, let me think about it for a minute, and you end up coming up with 12.
Yeah, in Star Trek, there's like, in Legacy Trek, there's like at least 3 or 4 bad episodes a season. You know?
Yeah.
That their saving grace was they had 20 episodes. So you didn't really notice.
And nowadays, you get 8 to 10 episodes. You cannot afford a stinker.
You can't have,
Yeah.
you can't, yeah.
or you
Well,
do an
these days
Academy,
on certain of the series, you get 10 bad episodes.
Bro,
Yeah.
literally every episode that started with B'Elanna Torres in Star Trek Voyager, I was like, it's a stinker.
Yeah, yeah.
Every single one, bro. If the focus
You're going
was
to
B'Elanna
Klingon
Torres,
how,
it was a
B'Elanna?
stinker. Same with Atlantis and Taylor episodes. I just don't care.
Oh, the Taylor Center ones, yeah.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
the character,
yeah.
but I do
The
not
whole-
care about her
The whole Rafe
development
Taylor
very
Rafe
much.
thing
Yeah.
when they get there. Yeah, it just
It's funny. It's like, I like B'Elanna Torres, but I don't want to see her episodes.
But when you get to, and we'll get there, but when you get to like one of my favorites is like a Ronan scented episode.
Those are good.
Oh,
and they're
I mean,
few and far between.
it's like Rambo, basically.
Oh, we're going to get Stephen Hawking voice. That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot about
Now-
that.
Now, I'm going to say something that might not sound right. Okay, I just want to get your thoughts on it and the chat.
Uh-oh, warning.
Would you still date Sam with this voice? I would.
Yes. I haven't even heard the voice. Yes, I say yes.
100%. What if so Gary hasn't heard it yet? It'd be hilarious if when it came out, it was like Barry Manilow, like, "Hello, Jack."
Then I'd really date him. Oh, baby, baby.
It's like a
Imagine
super
imagine-
deep voice, urban guy. Yo, what
Yeah,
up, bro?
unless she sounded like Pee Wee Herman, then I might pause.
Gilbert Gottfried,
Oh, Gilbert Gottfried.
Hello, Jack.
the parrot from Aladdin.
PKE meter. Is there a ghost in the machine?
Yeah. She wasn't talking about the computer.
Dirty mind.
John,
They just call with me.
How dare you.
John.
Oh,
Oh,
I couldn't help it.
I
It was
know.
just there for the
I
taking.
thought it. I just didn't say it.
it's Demon Seed. Do not look that movie up, people. I swear, like that is a horrifying movie.
Event Horizon came on the telly the other night, and I'm still terrified from working
Ooh,
at a
good
cinema
movie,
in
though.
'98. Yeah,
That's a rough movie, dude.
especially what they said that they deleted that's gone lost. Though they said
Yeah,
it was like
The
porn
deleted
stars
scenes
they
were
hired
even-
to do really weird stuff in
yeah,
it.
even
and-
more hardcore. Yeah.
Paul like
That's true.
tried hard to find the
Daniel
footage.
is right.
Yeah,
Yeah, they call it a science fiction movie. That's really a horror movie
Yes.
in a
Yeah.
science fiction setting. It's not a
Yeah.
science fiction
Yeah.
movie.
Well, you could say that about Alien too.
Sorta, yeah.
It's a haunted house
Alien,
movie
but
and-
not Alien. Aliens,
No,
I'd say,
Alien,
is
the
more
first
science
one is basically a haunted house movie set in space.
Yes, but Aliens is a more proper sci-fi.
Right.
wait, I'm gonna
Oh,
take
I'd
back,
still date her.
I'm taking back my previous decision.
I'd date her.
Speaking spell time.
Yeah.
Pissed off.
Oh, God,
Take-
this is
look,
terrible. I
look,
hate this.
I take Sam.
The choice
take-
to use this voice.
I know. I take Sam to meet my family, and they go, "Nice to meet you, Sam. I am within."
I am
Sorry?
dead.
I know they were reading the script off screen for her so
Right.
she could do these scenes, but I imagine if she watched it back herself and she's like, "What the hell voice
What
was
the-
that?"
Yeah, there's no way she keeps her face straight if she hears this voice.
Exactly.
You know it had to be ADR. There's no way. I would have laughed the second it came out of my keyboard.
And I would stop. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no way the actors heard this voice, dude, during the scene.
Absolutely.
No.
Oh,
No way.
Richard would have gone.
Why
completely
isn't
off
Jack
the wall.
asking like fundamental questions like, do you consider us enemies?
Yeah.
He's more concerned about Carter.
Right.
Yeah. This one was chosen. It's like a
I
very
can't handle this.
it's like an extremely high depressed Dalek.
I mean, it's almost talking kind of like a child.
It's like a Zoomer Dalek. So it chose Carter because it knew that Jack wouldn't kill Carter. He wouldn't sacrifice Carter. That's sort of gangster.
Yeah.
Which should tell them that it's afraid of them.
Nothing we haven't seen in a previous season.
Yeah.
This is the Zoomer Dalek, bro.
Yeah.
Like a super depressed Dalek
Yeah.
that spends too much time on TikTok.
Yeah. Later it'll go the Dalek. Could you get me some quinoa?
I would like some matcha, please. Matcha and quinoa. Starbucks, Fenty only.
Venti Grande.
Lavender matcha.
Double shot espresso.
You see Teal'c there. Teal'c is literally thinking, I must kill her.
Yes.
That's the only way to
Yes.
stop it.
Yeah. I like how it looks like, we must murder her.
Yeah.
He is well within his rights to dismember her.
Yeah. They go down there and he's just like choking her.
For once, I agree with Daniel.
Happens every
How
once
you
in a
get-
while.
Yeah.
So that thing is just bioelectricity, right? It's not like existing in her cells, right?
I think
So-
it's just in her brain.
So
Yeah.
can't you just turn her off?
Unplug her. Yep.
Yeah. And there you go. Solve the problem. Turn her off and then turn her back on.
Yeah. Base reset
Yeah, we can do that, I think.
or hard reset.
Don't we have the ability to do that? Turn
It
Carter off and then turn her back on. There you go. Problem
comes out
solved.
of a completely different personality of a child.
This takes 2D batteries.
Yeah, Hammond 100% knows that Jack is in love with Sam. 100%.
Everybody knows. in
everyone
this
knows.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, freaking Siler knows, bro.
Yeah.
Yep. They know they don't act on it, but it's like it's clear. Like previous seasons
I am
and upcoming
aware.
seasons.
That voice is so horrible.
It's bad.
man.
It's a bad voice.
You're an archaeologist.
Technically, I guess it's a science.
Doctorate.
Technically. I have a friend of mine who has a doctorate in like, it's not a doctorate. It's like philosophy or something.
Okay.
And his business card says, I'm not going to say his name, but it says Dr. So-and-so. And I'm like, bro, I know technically you have a doctorate, but it's weird when you call yourself by your title because people expect that to be like a medical thing. Not like you read a lot of Plato, okay?
Well, what was it? Season 1, where Jack aged quickly. The beginning of the episode is he was an archaeologist and they were giving birth to somebody, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know what to do." Well, your name is a doctor, and you end up finding out. Well, yeah, I did help give birth to somebody on a dig at one point in my life.
That's funny. Yeah, soft sciences. Yeah,
Brief candle.
That's like when a chiropractor called himself a doctor. I'm like, giving yourself a lot of credit there, buddy.
A little wiggle room.
A wiggle room in that name.
Yeah, you imagine like, someone goes, "Look, this is a PlayStation 2. Go into that."
Oh God.
We'll throw you through the gate.
We'll just toss you through, bro.
That's right. This is one of the addresses from ancient database.
The voice is
Yeah.
really hard. I don't like it.
So again, when you talk about species and creatures and stuff in Stargate, there's so many of these type one and done episodes where you think there's a race out there that could be a serious threat if they ever decided to bring it up and bring it back and flesh it out.
I mean, yeah, this
No.
race is
A machine race. So
looks like the foothold aliens.
yeah.
Imagine this race going up against, say, like the replicators.
dude. What Jack does here is so gangster.
I mean, imagine
Jack, what are you
Imagine
doing?
yeah.
And Daniel's like, "What are you doing?"
There you go. Yeah, the fundamental difference between Jack and Daniel right now is that Jack's like, no. Oh, he found its weakness. It worried it, and he's like, I'm gonna push on that weakness.
We're gonna pound.
Daniel's like, oh, I need to communicate with it and make friends with it. Daniel's like, oh, hold up, wait a minute, no, you got an option. You do something for us, or we're gonna do everything to you.
I really I mean, you guys are kind of scoffing on the voice, but I really think Amanda Tapping's great in this scene.
She's great.
Oh,
she's great.
Fantastic acting, yeah.
She's got such a range
she's
to her.
doing good. All I'm saying is that there's no way that she hears the voice we hear.
No.
Yeah.
No way. You imagine if that's the voice that Grok decides to use in the future.
Hello, Master Elon.
I'm having a difficult time at work at the moment, Grok. I think you are brilliant and your job is the best ever.
You are
make
a
the
genius.
best decisions.
Hey, we've got some good people in the chat tonight, Mr. Tickle Trunk.
Well, wait a minute. Why would Jack do if it goes back to the mainframe? It's out of Sam, right?
Yeah.
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 This does have a nice twist, though. Jack has to make the decision, and ooh. All right, 3 shots. Disintegrate. Let's go.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, I'm confused. Why would he, if it was going out of sand, why did he shoot her?
I don't know, actually.
He's not sure.
Maybe he
He's
thought
not
it was
sure,
hurting
is
Sam.
he?
Or if it reinvaded the base computer, it would try and take back over again.
Yeah.
So he shot her twice. Isn't she dead?
Should be.
See, we don't want to see that. We want Sam back. We love Sam.
Yeah, we'll just grow a clone.
Yeah. Funny, a
Come
friend
try
sent
a
me
nerd slap. Come try a.
a friend
Nerd
sent
slap.
me a friend sent me a sci-fi thing on X yesterday, and it was #1 female sci-fi character, and I just said Carter straight away.
Yeah, right away.
You know,
Yeah, so would I.
it's brilliant.
Bonnie Way?
Jack's probably wondering if he can still. It's
Honey?
too late to go back to the wedding cake planet.
Anyway.
I finally learned what Bonnie Way means. It means sweet.
Reminds me of like a
20
Tremors
years, I know
2.
what I meant.
What does that mean? Sweet snack food? Oh no!
Yeah.
Gene Diarta Smith, good to see you as well.
Bonnie Way?
Yeah, Nerd Slap, good to see you. We got Brian, good to see you. Barbecue Counselor, great to see you as well. We got some nice people from Suns and Shadows in tonight, haven't we, Jeff?
Oh, the Suns and Shadows crew.
You know, the
Thank you, Nerd
Stargates
Slap.
are becoming merged.
We're all family around here.
The
We are.
merge.
Absolutely. And I keep saying it. If you haven't already, subscribe to Suns and Shadows and make sure you watch their Stargate stuff because it's really good.
Absolutely.
The Corin Nemec interview was first class, so make sure you check that out.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Jeff's really modest, so he won't big himself up either.
Isn't Corin Nemec like a hardcore alien conspiracy theorist? Like
He's a little bit into that.
He believes in like all the alien theories, right? Or at least
Some of them, but I haven't paid attention to that in a long time.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you work on Stargate, mate.
yeah, he posts about like reptilians and Area 51.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's great. I'm not criticizing. I'm saying it's entertaining
yeah.
as hell.
yeah. There you go, Julie Coonan. I was watching Suns and Shadows yesterday. Really good.
Oh no, what now?
I remember I watched The Stand, the 90s TV series
Oh, yeah.
the other day. I love it. And Corin's in that, isn't he? You know, just how young he is at that point.
What's he in? The Stand?
Yep.
The
Is that the one with
Stand,
Kurt Russell?
No, it's the
No.
90s one with
That was the miniseries
What-
on ABC.
yeah, what's the famous actor that was in it? He was in St. Elmo's Fire.
I don't know.
Rob Lowe. Rob
Oh
Lowe
yeah, Rob Lowe.
and Gary Sinise.
Yep.
That was a great version of it.
A lot of people don't know that Corin Nemec was also in The Last Starfighter. He's one of the kids running around at the beginning of the movie.
Okay, good. I need to go back and watch that then. He's not the brother then.
No.
I love that movie. It's in my top 10, that movie.
Ah, that's cool.
Barbie Counselor, my top actor, I didn't choose a specification. I just said the names.
I am here.
Yeah, thanks for putting the Suns and Shadows link in there, Lord Foff. So click that link, anybody who wants to check them out. And yeah, as I said, hit that subscribe button.
Ah, I thought he's floating around out there.
He's everywhere, isn't he? I
If
swear
they
he's
wanted to
fine.
be sure, it was Sam, instead of saying "I am here," she should have just said something like "I love Jack." Then they would have known it was Sam.
Yeah.
Like Teal'c.
He always has to fight the urge to murder people.
Yeah.
And Jackson ain't stopping him either. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's the one for this episode.
You know what's so great
great.
about now, like 4 seasons in, how they all kind of know each other so well that they don't even need to like dialogue on, and a lot of this is extraneous. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Right.
Because they can all read each other so well.
You know what it should say on the screen where Sam says something, the first thing she should say is, "Can someone scratch my ass? It's been itching for hours."
No, that reaction that Sam just had right now, that's kind of how I reacted every time I had to watch an episode of Starfleet Academy.
Yeah.
And
Or
you still came
Wahoo.
back.
That was the exact reaction. At Arby's.
Yeah, back in the club. We want you going through the gate in half an hour. Mr. Tickled Frank,
You're so right, Mr. Tickle Trunk, but certain people don't listen.
I will confess I made Gary watch Starfleet Academy for
Yes.
review purposes.
Yes.
And Brian. And what can I say?
Except
suffered.
you're welcome.
But Mr. Tickle Trunk is Gary's bot anyway, so he
Yes.
knows.
Well,
So, Gary, what do you think about that episode, my friend?
That was an interesting episode. I thought that Amanda Tapping did a really good job, but I don't know. I mean, I'd have to think about it because, in effect, I mean, it wasn't clearly the entity wasn't evil. It thought that they were intentionally destroying its planet. It was capable of self-sacrifice because it sacrificed itself at the end in order to stop the its own planet from being further decimated.
Right.
So, and it's almost as if that doesn't, I mean, do the people, it's almost as if, I don't know, I almost kind of want some acknowledgement of that, but there's not. You know what I mean? It's like,
Clearly
well,
it's
boy,
yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like, even if I'm not talking about like hand wringing, but I'm just talking about, well, it's really too bad that there was no, good way to resolve this, that we wish we hadn't been forced to do what we did, because clearly, there was mutual misunderstanding about everything. And I don't know. I wish there was sometimes at the end of these episodes, I get the kind of ethos of this series is, make your point, resolve the situation, and then, you're out. That seems to be kind of how these episodes are resolved and edited. But sometimes, occasionally, like in this one, I almost want like an additional kind of, I don't
want more lore.
My default is not to kind of compare it to Trek, but almost kind of like in this instance, almost kind of like a 30-second kind of like TOS-esque wrap up where you kind of reflect on what just happened.
Like an
I think
exposition dump.
for me, that was needed here because it wasn't a clean, good versus evil thing here. And I wanted that acknowledged.
Yeah. Plus that planet of digital life forms or whatever the hell it is, clearly extremely advanced. Like, wouldn't you want to make friends with something like that? If you could,
100%. And the MALP going through and the gate opening of causing damage to them which is why they make the decision to come through and to effectively attempt to wipe out humanity. So, I mean, it's a classic sci-fi kind of episode, isn't it? Really, who's the bad guy in the situation? But again, this is this is why I love Stargate. You know, you can have these sort of standalone episodes where, you know, it ticks along. There's some nice elements in it, apart from, would you like to play a game?
Would you like to play a game?
You can't unhear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, what score would you say, Gary? No.
I almost kind of think this is too low, but I'll say 6.5.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian,
I'm at a 6.
Jeff.
It's not bad. It's not. It's
Right.
it's still
Yeah.
above average. It's not,
Yes.
Not.
Yeah.
It's not the best Stargate episode.
No, I'd go about 6 myself. There's elements that are good and decent, and I like the subtlety with Jack having to shoot Carter like twice, knowing full well the second shot is literally going to kill her. So there's that nice subtle nod right there, and the touches. Like, acting's pretty damn good, and it feels like we're missing a little bit of humor in this one that could have helped balance out the overly dramatic stuff. But you know what? I like the alien entity place. My concern is, like, why did they warp and pull the map all the way to their center? If they're that advanced, why can't they scan it at the gate? Because the second they brought that to itself, it ruined, like, it hurt them. They went out of their way to bring it to them instead of, shouldn't you have a scanner at the gate if you're that advanced?
You're right. You would think so, wouldn't you? Really.
And I almost kind of think, again, to my earlier point, I almost think during the scene where Daniel is dialoguing with it, as he found out more, I was expecting more along the lines of, look, this is what we have in common. We will do anything to kind of preserve ourselves against whoever we consider an enemy. Clearly you do as well, but that's not the case here. There was a misunderstanding, and you know, we're sorry that, you know, our probe had that kind of effect, but that was not our intention. You should not interpret it like that. Focus on what we both have in common and don't consider us an enemy. Let's try to find a way to resolve this situation if we can. And that may have seemed too simplistic, but I was expecting Daniel to try to establish, you know, that kind of commonality that way. And they immediately deferred to Jack going, get out or I'll kill your whole point. You know, it's like, you know, give Daniel's way a chance before Jack comes in, you know, with guns blazing. That kind of annoyed me.
Yeah. I think for me, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. I think it ticks along as an episode. I agree with you, Jeff. I think there needed to be a bit more humor. There was a bit at the beginning with O'Neill where he makes a few jokes. I didn't get the memo. Did you get the memo? So that was kind of it. I am happy that it didn't take over Walter, because that would have been traumatic.
I'm revising down to a 6 because I'm getting more annoyed now that I think about it. So I'm revising down.
So yeah, a 5 for me. It's middle of the road for me. I've got no problems with it. But it doesn't go higher than that. I mean, people in the chat, I mean, we've got, let's go through it. So we've got Bry gives it a 3. So he really didn't like the episode. Lord Foff gives it a 5. Jean Giata Smith gives it a 3. So yeah, didn't like the episode at all. That's another one. Mr. Tickle Trunk gives it a 5.5. Julie Coonan gives it a 6. And Mark's 47 gives it a 5 as well. So we're all in that kind of 5, 6 kind of mark, apart from 2 people that went for the 3. But you know, put it this way, it's still far better sci-fi than what we get today.
It's hard though, and this was the case when they did kind of similar episodes on other franchises.
Christy gives it a 5 as well,
like Trek, where you have the antagonist who's basically like not there, who's like either a virtual thing or like an entity in the dirt, like in that first season TNG episode, where there's not like an, you know, antagonist you can kind of go against. They're just kind of out there somewhere and you've got to figure out a way. Those are always difficult to pull off.
Yeah, those are also, those are also the ones that, like, I don't like them because even if the writing is stellar, it's not really super. Oh, sorry. It's not super. Sorry, the music's playing. Sorry, damn it. Jeez.
Brian's done with the discussion. He wants to
No,
move on to
the
the
problem
next
is
episode.
you can't really relate to it because it's like this,
Yeah.
like it doesn't have clear motivations, you know.
Yeah.
And then again, if you do get a good villain that isn't just just bad for the sake of bad, and they have like actual motivations, and then it's still like look at like Endgame, like that Thanos got better and better the more you learned about him.
Yeah.
But a lot of these characters are complex for the
Yeah.
sake of being complex, not because they're actually complex. So the more you
Right.
learn about them, the less you actually relate to them.
The only time to me that really worked, and this is just totally off the top of my head, where you have this kind of formless entity that you're trying to fight. The only time I can think of that really where it worked well was the Red Jack the Ripper episode in the original series. That's the only one where I can think it actually worked.
I've just got this thought in my head of they didn't even use a modulator for this. They bumped into somebody with that exact voice for the machine.
Just a guy.
And it's like
He smoked
like
too many
Brad
cigarettes.
Wright, yeah, Brad Wright and co. Like we're in like you say an Arby's or something. He was taking their order, and he goes, "Do you fancy coming in for a reading?" And it's like, "Hello, everybody."
I would like footage of Brian going into an Arby's with a voice modulator and just punching those things in and making his order with that kind of voice to see what their reaction is.
There was a time where when they first started doing the AI drive-throughs, where because AI is not really intelligent yet, it's just a computer with good weights. You went to a Wendy's, you can be like, "Can I please have 999 cheeseburgers?" And it would put it on the screen, right? They're like, "You know what? Can I have one more cheeseburger?" And the act of trying to get it to add one more would put it over the number and just add the cheeseburger for free to your order. Because it doesn't know, it can't go past 3 digits. And when you went to go add a number, it went into like the negative, and now it's removing the value amount of that burger from your order. Dude, once I got out on like Instagram, people were just robbing Wendy's blind.
Jeez.
And then I remember, you see this occasionally, like on like old comedy shows, like skits. If they're in a drive-through and they go, "I would like Berg 2." Right, just to make it sound, so they think something's wrong with their
Right.
Yeah. So, are we all ready for the second episode of the night, Double Jeopardy? Everyone set? Everyone ready to rock?
This is Stargate SG-1, Season 4, Episode 21, titled Double Jeopardy. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Where the points double.
Yeah.
I assume Ashley
We're in the
Judd
end game now, boys.
I assume Ashley Judd and Tommy Lee Jones aren't in this episode.
I like that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that movie too.
Well, she
Well, I'll
can't be
just say I like it.
convicted.
He's
of
doing a
pulling
softer
place.
version. He's doing a softer version of his Marshall, of his fugitive.
Look at their guns to look teal'c's gun. Look, he's like pick the biggest gun possible out to take
So
with
what
him.
does she have?
What is with Daniel? What is that?
Yeah, dude, he's rocking like an Uzi.
Yeah.
He has like a huge.
It does come up though that it gets worse for Teal. Well, he gets obsessed. He gets like a flipping Death Glider laser rifle that he carries at one point. Yeah.
Oh, Brian, barbecue counselor says there's no clock on.
Oh, thank you. Oh, now it's gonna be behind a little bit.
Thank you,
unfortunately.
barbecue counselor.
Just so you guys know, the timer's about 45 seconds ahead of it. My bad.
Yeah.
Well, it's all right. It's better than
Gene
5 minutes.
D'Arta Smith, Michael Shank's directorial debut. Thanks very much for
Yep.
that. See, Daniel bandana wearing is just badass, man.
That's easy to cosplay.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, barbecue counselor. This episode,
Michael Shanks doing a close-up zoom
I
on
gotta be
himself.
honest. I don't think I'm gonna like this episode very much. It's one of those episodes where there's no like clear direction, no clear villain. You know, no like.
Come try ya.
Yeah, it's like one of those episodes where you have to like convince someone you're not like a serial killer. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it's one of those.
and we won't give anything away at all, but it gets interesting this episode.
There's some callbacks.
Yeah.
Hey, so Daniel's starting to look
so
more
don't
and
lift
more
your
like a
head.
man. He's wearing the
So I get
bandana.
the feeling that this week is turning out to be kind of like a slow march to the season finale. It's like we have how many more episodes to
Because
do?
the finale is a two-parter, dude.
Right.
So
No,
like,
I know, but it's like they want to get to the end of the season, so it's like filler.
So you know when there's a two-parter, that means that the showrunners they knew they already had another season.
Yeah.
So
At this point,
right. So it's not there's not really a finale to lead up to because like it's they don't have to finish it.
In this
But I mean,
episode,
there's like there's
sit
just kind
around
of
and
like
eat cake.
I mean,
That's
it's like
it.
bubbling along with low stakes until you get to the finale.
Yeah.
Kronos.
they
Haven't
do
seen
wrap
Kronos
up
for
a
while.
story here. Yeah.
Hmm.
I remember the first time I watched this episode, I was
Come
like,
try
what the
ya.
hell is going on?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was the same as you. I was like, okay, where are they going with this one? And I was like, oh, now I see.
That guy looks like Bull on Night Court.
Yeah, I know, right? I like it when they get the super tall Jaffa. It's like, man,
Yeah.
where'd you find this one?
yeah.
Yeah, I want to see like a really tiny Jaffa next in the new series.
You will with me, mate, when I
Like-
get in on set.
Just like a super average looking guy with like a beer gut, like 4'4", average thinning hair. Jaffa, Cree. What the?
Me going through the gate, piggybacking on another Jafar's shoulders. That'll be the scene.
Like the alchemist from D&D.
Yeah.
They came through the chopper eye.
I'd make a great dungeon master, actually, to be honest.
Dude, I need to. I'm really praying that I can get more time so we can start our D&D channel,
Yeah.
dude. Because I trained my Shane AI
That's cool, Jeff.
to do DMing.
Cool.
We can do like a whole
Yeah.
D&D series, bro, where the AI is our dungeon master.
That would be cool. That would be cool. I've been thinking about going back and getting the Stargate novels on eBay. I haven't read them in a long time.
I have a few of the audiobooks.
Yeah.
I have one of the books down here.
Because the audiobooks, they had them like read by like Michael Shanks and, you know.
Yeah.
No, there's no paying job for a dungeon master, Tickle Trunk.
If only.
If that was a thing, I would be it. That would be my job.
I'd be in my zone at that point, I think.
Yeah, bro.
Just, you know.
Well, who is
You
it?
want a sinister English accent? Yeah, of course.
Sarcasm
yeah, I can do
emoji. Oh, I see it.
Who is it? Joe Mangio. Can never say his last name. He was going to be Deathstroke for DC.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joe DiMaggio. Oh, I can't say it either. Damn.
Joe Mangio.
Man,
He's a huge D&D
DiMaggio.
nut.
Yeah,
that. Is he really?
Yeah, you know who he's friends with? He's friends with Picard season 3, Todd Stashwick.
Oh yeah.
They
Okay.
have a Dungeons and Dragons like house. Like It's
Yeah.
like he took his disconnected garage and turned it into like a giant Dungeons and Dragons meeting room.
Yep.
I was in there with him.
Oh, cool.
I was like, Todd, how do I get an invite to this celebrity weekly Dungeons and Dragons game? He's like, I think you just answered your own question, bro.
Yeah. Lord Foth, that's awesome. I'm always gutted we never got that Stargate game, like early 2000s. You know, when it was had the trailer on the DVDs when you bought the DVDs.
You're talking about the Stargate Worlds?
I think so. Yeah,
I
season 7.
beta tested that. Couldn't get out of the base. It was super frustrating.
Yeah, so did my co-host Skeeter. He beta, and he's like, "There's only so far you can get."
Yeah, you can't like leave. You can't actually leave and do anything of value.
That's so frustrating.
Yeah, it was very frustrating. And then when they promised updates so you could, then they got shut down.
It's too bad. I would have played the hell out of that game.
I still have the files
yeah.
somewhere on one of my computers. I wonder if like you could set up like a ghost server or something.
I wonder if we'll finally get a Stargate game, if like a top draw game.
There's already a mobile
if
game
the new
that's pretty
series is
decent.
successful. Yeah, is that the
Stargate Unleashed.
yeah
Then there's Timekeepers, but that's like
yeah
Timekeepers is a little gimmicky.
point and click. Yeah.
They gave it to the Popcast channel for my other channel for free so that I would review it. And then I reviewed it. I was like, it's okay. And I don't think they wanted that answer.
I played like about an
broken.
hour, and I'm like, "This isn't for me."
Yeah, I played it for about an hour too. I was like, this is it's
I thought it'd
okay.
be interesting, but it was not.
There was no story, dude.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, you have to have a story in a game like that.
You know,
Are they the same ones that did the Star Trek Voyager game? Because I purchased that and I was really disappointed with it.
No.
Recent Voyager game.
Yeah, that's the one with is it mobile?
Yeah, where you can play it on PC and consoles
That's
as well.
the one with the time traveling stuff, right?
oh, I think
It's
I remember.
Timelines.
yeah, it's-
Star Trek timelines.
Yeah,
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 so it's one where it's, there's
that
no
game's a
narration
really
there.
cool concept that was poorly executed. Like it'd be very cool if you can actually gather teammates from all eras, but you need
Yeah.
to limit it to teammates that died. If you did that and you made it like a Legends of Tomorrow kind of thing, meet Star
there you
Trek,
go. Yeah,
that would be rad. But once you allow them to get anyone from time, it doesn't work.
yeah.
Kronos is back, everybody.
I thought he was a cool villain. You know,
I like Kronos.
he was definitely unique.
Yeah, like he wasn't as bad as the other guys were.
He seemed like he could be as bad as the rest of them. You just never got to see much of
Yeah,
it.
he just never did it. Yeah.
He had more history with Teal'c than anybody.
Him and
Elsewhere.
the Asian Goa'uld, what's his name?
Lord, you?
Yeah, you. Those seem like bad guys, but they're smart enough to know when to be bad.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I like villains like that. They're smart enough to know when to refrain.
Yeah.
Look at Jack.
Jack. You've seen Braveheart too many times. Dun, 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 dun.
There we go. He did warn them. Yeah.
Shova.
Shova.
Teal'c is
Right.
called that like every season of the show.
Right now, Tilka's running through all the various ways he's gonna kill this guy.
Yeah, right. Snap his head like a twig.
Yeah,
his happy place is imagining folding this guy in half 13 times.
he's folded him inside another Jafar.
Yeah. I'm gonna stuff you into another Jafar.
Yeah, it's going to be a Russian doll of Jafars with
Yeah.
Kronos.
Because Kronos killed his dad. So.
Yeah,
Right.
that's one hell of a mullet that Kronos has got, though, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
very
he's rocking
80s
a
pop
heavy
rock.
metal hairstyle, man.
Yeah,
Aging rock star.
yeah.
Hey, Meatloaf.
It's like
I
Michael,
was thinking
it's
that and you said it.
Yeah.
Meatloaf. Yeah.
early Michael Bolton.
Oh, ew, no. I don't need that image in my head watching Stargate now.
I don't know how Michael Bolton ever got away with releasing a song that was "Can I touch you there, touch you deep inside." I don't know how anybody never asked questions at that point.
Dude, there's worse than that. There's songs that are really popular that are about like young people. And then that Christmas song where it's like, "Baby, it's cold outside."
Oh, yeah.
Basically, the guy's like, "You're not leaving. You're not leaving. Drink this. It'll make you feel warm." I'm like, what the hell, bro? It's very rapey.
Oh,
Yep.
oh, here we go. Don't you
What
think
the
Kronos has got a really camp
Yo,
sort
did
of
they just?
smile look?
I'm sorry. Oh, I see.
Off with his head.
Gary, I was gonna say they just blew his head off.
It would have been funny if they sent it up in the air and it had an arc instead of
Yeah.
flipping right back.
Right. What they should have done was his head should have exploded. That would have
Oh,
freaked
that would have
people
been
out.
even better. Like
I don't think
scanners.
that they would allow that.
Just
Well, it was still Showtime at the point. They could have
yeah, it
edited
was still
it for
Showtime. They could have done
syndication.
it.
That's the thing with
Right.
Showtime that they never really took advantage of, was doing like a little bit of the gore factor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Mark's 47 in the chat says, "Your God is confused." And that's a great point, because nothing would make the Jafar and those locals doubt Kronos there, where he doesn't know what's going on. And a God should know what's going on.
Yeah, that's true.
I liked Harlan.
Come try ya.
Come try
I like how he comes through with his shielding his face. That's super clever.
No. Hammond of Texas.
Gary's like, "I know what's going on now. I figured it all out."
Come try ya.
Have you ever done
Teal
that to a
doesn't-
non-Stargate fan?
The official Stargate greeting is "Come try ya, everybody."
Yeah.
Or take my
Anyway,
teddy.
Everybody in the chat, if you want us to actually start opening our show every week with that,
come
then
try
let us
ya.
know. Let us
Hey,
know.
we do.
Yeah.
I like
do.
when the camera went to teal'c.
I
He just
couldn't
looked-
do that
he
with
looked
my
totally
hands,
unamused.
I don't think I could do that with.
Come
I
try
don't think I could
ya.
do that.
Well, if you practice all week, Gary, you'll be able to get it
Yeah.
down by
By
next
next
week's
Sunday,
show.
I'll.
Yeah. I have nothing to say to you except you will die.
Shova. God, that look just does not become her in this.
No.
It's like trying to tie in that shaggy hair to her. Just
Yeah.
Oh.
Doesn't work, does it at all?
I love Annoyed Jack so much.
Yep. Teal'c looking at him like, what do you want?
He looks so annoyed too, bro.
Personal space bubble, man.
He's like, yeah.
Yes.
Just going to throw him through the glass.
Do not touch me.
The way he looked down at his hand, like, what are you doing?
Why are you
I
putting your
will-
hand there?
I will snap you in half.
For a spin-off show.
They call to me.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't going to happen, was it?
Well, that's robots for you.
If they've got the mind of O'Neill, Carter, Daniel, and Teal'c, of course they're going to want to explore.
I like Hammond's like, it seems like your robot counterpart is as good at following orders as you.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah. Hammond wins the episode with that line.
100%.
I left my conditioner back in the other tent.
Yeah, yeah. This is modern day UK right now. That's my tent in the background there.
The tent that he sets up in his ditch.
Where are you hiding your knives?
Yeah, right outside the new Stargate production office. I pretend I'm a caterer.
His head blew up.
I've seen a man's head decapitated in battle, but that was not human. Well,
See,
the guy's got a lot of
this
trauma.
guy has a brain, bro. He's like, Kronos was shocked too. It makes no sense.
Gene D'Arta Smith, 100%. You know full well
Yeah.
that they've made multiple versions of SG-1.
Also,
Harlan's
you're
done that.
technically right. Jack technically dies more than anyone else because of Ball. That's true.
How
I
convenient.
don't think they would let Harlan make more. That's probably why they didn't.
Yep.
But I think they do. As soon as they die, they create another one, though, don't they? That's like the episode before. They've got the tech to do it. Because he needs them to operate the facility. That was in the first episode, wasn't it?
What'd you say, John?
I said he would make more when they die
Right.
because he needs them to also help run the facility because it was breaking down, wasn't it?
Oh, Harlan didn't make the machine. I think it requires one human to make one robot.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
I
got to
see.
be able to copy it.
Oh, so it's a copier.
Yeah.
But it still artificially gestates the humans in a
Yeah.
incubation chamber or something
Right.
like that. It's weird.
Yeah,
Some episodes I'm like, oh, I know how to explain this. Others like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
The video game episode, I can never explain that one. The one where they get stuck in like a matrix or a framework or whatever.
Oh, the
Did you-
gamekeeper.
The gamekeeper one. I can never.
Yeah.
That
Season
episode.
7.
That episode is
That season-
confusing, bro.
Oh, no,
And
no.
Dwight Schultz in it.
And it's sort of terrifying because you're
Yeah,
like,
season.
did they ever
season
get out of
2?
the game?
Well, yeah, it's an interesting point.
What if
Did you
everything we
notice that
see
monitor?
from there is
Did you notice the monitor there where he was touching it and it was touch screen technologies for the gate symbols? So cool.
After they blew up the monitors.
That's
and
why they
that,
blew them up, bro. Then you had the touch screens.
U.S. government expenditures probably at work for our military right there.
Yeah. They slashed the NASA budget so they could create those monitors.
Until it's broken, we ain't sending you something new.
I did read somewhere it costs about $1 million to develop a new line of touchscreens. Not like
Jeez.
all of them, just to develop that first one.
Oh.
Pretty high price to develop a touchscreen.
I do look back and miss having my massive monitor on my desk, like that retro experience back in the day. But I moan now about a widescreen monitor and about not having enough room.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah.
took everything up.
I have
Yeah.
two stuffed here. And I know I could rotate one to be vertical, but it's like I don't like that. If my cats are jumping around, they're gonna knock it over easier.
Yeah, I have the kind of mounts where you can put them on up and on top of each other.
Oh, okay.
And there's still, you take up a lot of space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good shot. Double tap as well.
Rotate camera.
Yeah.
When he's face to face with himself in a bit, I'm gonna die laughing again.
I love how he goes right at the camera.
Call himself out. Because the princess is in the tower with my long wavy hair. I'm sorry. When when they have these kind of people with the beautiful hair, it drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem right.
Where do you get your conditioner? In the dirt hut you live in.
And the Brill cream.
Right.
Not at Alta? On the other side of the planet? Oh my god.
You have a Sephora on this planet?
Well, he's got a point.
Okay, coming through.
No problem.
Oh, now I can do it. Okay.
Man, I love the space effects here.
Yeah.
Oh, and this crazy blonde chick.
Yeah, it's like British accent Goa'uld. I swear she should have been in a Superman movie.
What's she been in, John? She looks familiar.
Yeah, she
to me.
looks like that chick
Yeah.
from Superman. I was about to say that.
Oh, Sarah
Yeah.
Douglas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not Sarah Douglas.
I know it's not, but
I
she
could-
looks like her.
Yeah. I just got a feeling that she was like a Romulan in Next Gen at one point.
Yeah, she would play a good Romulan.
Yeah.
Romulans have a very distinct look to them.
Yeah. You walk past, there's a couple of tourists eating a burger here.
You guys see the seam? You guys see that seam? You can see the seam in the leaves if you look really close.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Tickle Trunk is Siler as body double in these. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
A lot of good one-liners in this episode, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah, that's right. Michael Shanks directed this episode.
Yeah.
This is why anybody who's experiencing Stargate for the first time, I envy them now, because watching these for the first time, I was in hysterics in a lot of these episodes.
Oh yeah. Well, this was the season I got introduced to the show during. So.
Oh, was it really?
I mean, I had seen Cold Lazarus for my first episode when it first aired on free Showtime weekend. I hated it. I'm like, this is terrible. I'm not interested. Season 4, I'm in Vancouver. Hey, watch the show. Watch the show. Watch the show. Tuned in and found me set of Vander, and I'm like, sold. I'm in.
Yeah, Tickle Trunk. So Siler is the one that he's talking to when it's over his shoulder. But that shot where they walk up to each other, that the way they did that is the same way they've done that since like the 1950s. If you look in the background, there's a very clever scene where the leaves match up, but one is a little bit off colored. So that background is just like a puzzle piece background.
It's a great set, this. I do like this, like sci-fi set with the lasers coming down and, you know, imprisoning them. It's really cool.
Yeah,
but
it's okay.
But Jeff, I had a friend who I lent him my SG-1 set, and he went, "No, I'm not into it," and he gave it back like a few days later. And then about 6 months later, I said to him, "You really need to try it again." And he hammered through it, and he said, "I love this." And he said, he goes, "I just wasn't in the right place at that time to watch it when you
That's
first
what
gave
happened
it
to Shane,
me."
bro. Shane's a super fan, but I had to get him to watch it. I had to get him to give it another shot.
Yeah,
because at the time when he started watching, he was in the Navy, and he wasn't in the right frame of mind.
Yeah.
Well, I was such a big fan of the movie. I'm like, well, Roland and Dean don't like this show. Like, why would I watch this if they're not on board with it? It's like, well, that didn't help either.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, I'm in the middle of finishing that doc right now for the movie, and I, as much as I love the movie, and it's one of my favorites, Roland and Dean, while they were the catalyst for it, a lot of the stuff that we love just sort of happened because of the group that was there. Like, dude, Kurt Russell is actually had a huge impact on that movie outside the role. He suggested things.
That's the big ones,
Yeah, he suggested things that actually made it in the movie. The fact that there's Goa'uld is because the guy was like on drugs and messed up. And so they edited around him and made him more alien-like so that it actually worked with the movie. That's why we have Goa'ulds. So
and then when
they got lucky with some of the lore that we love today.
But it was a masterstroke, Children of the Gods, with introducing the Jafar with the pouches, the symbiotes.
They accentuated.
Yeah, it's very well done.
Also, the movie got lucky too. Like, they got this like fresh movie cinematic score guy who ends up going on to be like one of the greatest of all time, and they got him like next to nothing.
Yeah,
they just sort of got lucky. Like the effects guy, that guy Jeffrey Akun, like that guy went on to do amazing stuff, and he was like fresh out of the test tube for that movie. I don't know. They just sort of got lucky, dude. That's why when they talk trash about it, they're like, I wish, SG-1, we had been able to do SG-1. I'm like, I think you would have moved. I think you would have messed it up.
Well, all
Honestly,
I
I
can
don't
say
think
is
I think Roland Emmerich would have screwed it up.
every
Dean
time I
would have been
hear
all right,
something, every time I hear something like that, all that comes into my head is Moonfall.
Right,
That's
but
it.
he also did Independence Day. He has good movies.
They
But-
did one
but-
TV show, The Visitor, way back in the
think
day,
about
which
it,
I
none
really
of his
liked.
movies have good character development.
Yeah.
The reason why Stargate does is because it's James Spader and Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
And as much as I love Kurt Russell, I'm a big fan.
By
of
the
Kurt
way,
Russell.
James Spader
It's-
rewrote his character.
Yeah,
They wanted like a super serious archaeologist, and James
Yeah.
Spader's like, no, that's not going to work.
well, again, with Kurt Russell, I'm a big fan, as I say, but RDA coming in and saying I want to play this different with comedy is a masterstroke.
100%.
That was smart.
Yeah,
The reason why Kurt Russell wasn't more likable in the movie is because he was doing like 13 jobs.
Yeah.
And he did
Yeah.
the same thing for Tombstone. So he had gone from Tombstone to Stargate, where he has to be
It
the
was
actor,
burning him out.
the writer, the director, the guy who makes sure everyone's having a good time. He's really the leading man there. He's not just showing up and reading lines.
Right.
That's rough, dude.
yeah,
Well, and also in the movie, the Jack character's arc is the loss of his son,
which is very
which is
fresh.
kind of resolved by the end of the movie. So,
right, because of his new foster son.
right.
Yeah, I just think that
So it makes
Kurt
sense
Russell
that that
wasn't as
character would be
likable
so intense in that movie.
because he was rewriting everyone's lines the whole time, and then at one point, Roland Emmerich got sick, but the insurance company wouldn't let them shut down the set, so Kurt Russell had to just take over, and he just took over and shot a lot of the most. And basically, was the guy who kept everyone from killing each other in the 125-degree weather in the middle of the
The goddamn
desert, wherever it was.
desert.
mad.
Oh, I regret nothing.
Ooh.
Inconceivable.
Oh, good action shot.
Richard always did really good with some of these scenes with guns, even though
Yeah.
at the time he was still like totally not a gun guy, but the show actually turned him around.
That actor was like, "What's my motivation in this scene? You run around the corner, then get shot."
You die.
Yeah.
Act like he got shot like 30 times. One bullet.
Have some compassion, Jack.
Look at that. It's got Jem'Hadar, Ketracel White coming out of him.
That's what their insides look like, that white fluid. I forgot.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go.
Oh,
I could kill you.
yeah,
You're the man who killed my father. Prepared to die.
yeah. Oh, yeah,
His real name is Inigo Montoya.
Indeed.
yeah. Good man.
Boss battle mode. Stage 1.
Because it was always established, wasn't it, that the Goa'uld are meant to be
it's
more
counting down.
powerful than the Jafar. You know, they're stronger than the Jafar.
I love this part too.
Yeah.
Don't admit that until there's only 2 seconds left, Robot Sam. Come
There's only
on.
2 seconds left.
Ah, okay.
That explosion makes me think of Wormhole Extreme. I said bigger.
Bigger!
What part of bigger don't you understand?
He's a really camp Goa'uld. I've always thought that of Kronos when he.
Yeah. Would have been funny if he started quoting like Shakespeare at that moment.
Hey, what was their in-canon reason for Jackson not being there?
He was off on a different mission. That's all they ever said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that different mission directing this episode?
Yeah, it was.
It is a documentary.
That's why he took his head off.
Just have your minion just straight up start shooting him.
Yeah.
Nope. Satisfaction himself. God, I love these big hall scenes, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Clone Daniel had the bandana because Shanks didn't want to wear long hair wig. Yeah. I like this middle text on Goa'uld are all theater kids. Homeschooled theater kids.
Community theater kids.
They're going to kill off all the robots.
Oh.
All right, Gene. Or stunt double in the background.
Yeah.
Why are they never in for the face?
Headshots.
Oh, the worst way to die for a Jafar. It's like his daddy.
Oh,
You dead. Another dead Goa'uld system lord.
Yeah. Clocking them up now, aren't they?
The God
Number
Killers.
8.
I love those memes where they show like the expanse, like and what they're capable of. Then it shows like Star Trek, what they're capable of. And then it just shows Stargate, and it's like we've killed 13 gods. Yeah, you guys win.
that would be weird.
Watching yourself die.
Give her mouth to mouth.
Yeah.
Quick. Quick, do it.
Robot.
Yeah. Play some CD music as well while you do it.
Stargate After Hours.
Yeah.
Jeez. Because real me's still alive.
Yeah. I always find it strange because they're not really dying because they have to come back because they have to help operate the planet with Harlan. So he will just create new versions of them.
No, I don't think he can, bro.
He needs
Yeah,
the
he can.
originals to go back to be able to recreate them.
Exactly, because remember in that first episode, he made an additional one because remember teal'c went mad and he had to kill teal'c.
Right, but he
At
still
one
had
point.
the original body, right?
Yeah,
You know what
but
they
you
need
would
to
think
do?
they would probably do it.
They just need to send Siler send Siler over there and let him just clone Siler like 14 times.
Yeah, he'll do his
Just
job.
a
He'll
bunch
fix
of
everything.
awesome Silers running around, dude.
Giant wrenches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. That's a good line.
Yeah, give him one Walter robot and 12
Silers.
Silers, and we're good to go.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we now have a
Yay.
Goa'uld ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, did we ever
Look at that, that's cool.
Do they ever address the fact that we basically or they get a mothership?
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
they do.
They do? Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
100%.
like I hope they utilize that.
Yeah, they do. So, Gary, what are your thoughts on that? What's your score out of 10?
I think I'll give that one. I'll give this one a 7 because for me it didn't really get going until
Come try ya.
until the robot reveal when Harlan showed up. Then the comedy kind of kicked up, and there was more momentum. Before that, it was more just kind of okay, something you feel you've seen a couple of dozen times before. But when it started going and getting good, I really engaged with it. So I guess Harlan is now. They should have shown us like meanwhile back in SG-1 and Harlan's bugging Hammond or something. That would have been kind of funny. I kind of want some scene where, the last line was great where the replica says, are we still so far from real for you? Great line.
Yeah.
I don't know. But you kind of want, I don't know. I mean, I want there a way for, as you were saying, scenarios where Harlan can still kind of, build more again. Because, it's interesting. It would be, I don't know. They set up a scenario basically where our SG-1 could watch themselves die in action. But yet we don't see kind of what they think about that or how that affects them. Sam watches herself die. Jack watches himself. Daniel's kind of a non-participant in this. And teal'c, for our father. So, that's got to be, I'm not saying 10 minutes of angst, but show us how that affects our characters to see themselves die.
Yeah, that's true.
Like a reminder of mortality.
Yeah, that's not something that Stargate's ever going to give you, though. Because they end it when that's over, it's over.
All right. No, mission's over. Boom. Cut to credits.
Yeah.
But I will also say with those machines, if you were sending multiple teams, if Earth, say like the NID, sent multiple people to that planet to be copied, you imagine how useful as a resource that would be going up against the Goa'uld and the Jafar, because you literally just got a team going through who are machines, taking the Jafar on, and then when they die, you just create a new version of them and send them through again. So that stops you having a resource attrition problem with fighting the Goa'uld, because you just keep sending
Jack O'Neills and 1,000 teal'cs.
Yeah,
Boom.
exactly. Yeah.
And you don't even have to you don't have to retrain them. Like they're already pros. Lifetimes of experiences.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably why they didn't do that though, because that'd be OP, bro. You know, like,
yeah, it would. Yeah,
that would
that's the
require
reason.
a pretty quick balance patch, man.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you
Hold,
just send
hold
them
up,
to the Pegasus
SGC
galaxy.
is now IMBA. We have to balance patch this out.
Stargate Cyborg.
I mean, the way this episode is structured, they kind of play their first whole card with the reveal that Daniel's a robot. Then everything flips on its head, and you go, "Oh, okay." But then again, the way they set it up, it just felt to me like they were building to something, and it stopped like right before that.
Yeah. I think it's another good episode. I mean, what score do you give it, Gary?
He said 7.
I would give it a 7, but not that strong of a 7.
Yeah, I would actually
Yeah.
give it an 8
Oh.
because it followed up on an episode, right?
Yep.
It followed up on an episode and then gave us a pretty good story, and then additionally teased upcoming lore with the mothership. So like Roman roads were built. You gave his conclusion to another cool episode we had. Like actually a lot of cool stuff happened this episode, and there was some serious comedy chops. So yeah, I'm actually gonna give it closer to an 8. Let's say 7.8. Because of the mothership, the conclusion, the Comtria stuff. There's like a lot happened this episode. And you know what?
Yeah.
There was no annoying robot voice.
Indeed.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, this turned out to be Robot Week here on.
Robo Week.
It did. Jeff, what would you give it?
I will straight up give it an 8 because I like the conclusion of the Chrono story arc, especially with him being dead, avenging the father. It's basically a callback to an earlier season episode and making the best use of it. Brian talked about how the beginning of the episode carries forward from last week's, and the bulk of the middle is basically working out Kronos and everybody's interpersonal stories and some fun jabs and fun comedy. And as much as I'd like to see this play out, like, sirs, we got to get to work. And then the end of the episode sets up for what's about to happen and carry forward for a very long time.
Right.
And this is what you want out of kind of if you're going to do a callback episode, it's the best way to make use of it.
Yeah, this is a very good callback episode. It's not just a filler episode or a pleaser. Like there was actual things that happened here. So in a callback episode, they also added stuff that we're going to see in the future. Big old giant reveals coming up because of this episode. So they accomplished a lot in like 43 minutes of television.
All right, I need to ask you guys a question then. I want you to be honest with me. Am I wrong then for occasionally, not every week and not every episode, but am I wrong for, and I know that it's not the ethos, but am I wrong for occasionally when the plot setup demands it, kind of wanting like a scene or two, like to take a breath and reflect?
No,
I guess
Bryce,
is that
you're not
wrong?
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I think that you've been trained by the last 15 years of television, because that's what they do. That's what a lot of modern TV does. They feel the need to explain to the audience and recap everything that happened because people were on their phone and doing laundry or whatever instead of actually paying attention to the episode. I'm not saying you're wrong for it, and like I would like to get that because we would get more Stargate. But I think the way this was written, because it's written well, and it was a while ago when they actually wrote for an audience that they expected to be paying attention and smart enough to understand, that they didn't have to do that. Now you do have to do that, especially when a lot of TV is literally, according to Netflix insiders, literally written for the purpose of not actually watching it while you're watching it. So they have to continually remind the audience as to what the hell is going on, and they have to have exposition dumps before and at the end of an episode so that you know what you're getting into the following episode. Notice, like,
I'm not talking about like
Stargate.
injecting.
I've never seen a last time on Stargate. Have you?
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like with the situation, and I'm not talking about descending into
only season finales.
I'm not talking about like engaging in like touchy-feely emotion explanations every week. But again,
I'm not saying
if you have a unique episode like this where where all of our characters or three of our characters watch themselves die, I'd like to see I'd like to see them, get together and maybe talk about that for 30 seconds at the end.
You want
of
the moment to
episode.
breathe.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff. Yes, not every week. I don't want to overindulge.
Yeah,
but in a unique case like this, let it breathe.
Like a
for just
debrief, or
Yeah.
where Hammond's like, okay, well, we sent Siler to Harlan. He's gonna make a couple Silers to keep their stuff running, and then when Hammond goes, okay, as you were, and that's when Sam's like, so, sir, how did you feel about that? And he goes, well, it was weird, Carter. It was weird. Whatever. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, a little breathable time. Sure. Yeah.
They do that sometimes when like a recurring guest star like dies because they're leaving the show because they got a film career coming up, and it's like, I don't know if I'm coming back next season, so they write them off or they just straight up kill them off. Sometimes they'll let shots linger, and that's their idea of letting a moment breathe. But oftentimes they just don't do that. They just are like, well, that's that. Moving on.
It's moving on. By the way,
That's going to be. I'm gonna steal Jeff's terminology. Like in future, if I see this, I'm going to say I needed a breathe moment, and you guys will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got it. By the way, Gene D. Smith said, I never realized it was a callback from 2 episodes. Yeah, it's actually a callback. It's a Kronos conclusion.
Yep.
It's a Harlan conclusion.
Yep.
And it's a setup for future episodes. All in one episode. They actually accomplish a ton in this
Shanks
single
did a good
episode.
job directing it too. Like he had to kind of navigate this as well.
You mean there's no more Harlan? Damn it!
I mean, I didn't say that.
You did. You said it's the last.
I
Harlan
said no. I didn't. I said Kronos conclusion. It's that last Kronos.
Oh, I thought you said Harlan.
Yeah, Kronos is done.
No, it's a
and over
follow up
with.
to Harlan. It's a conclusion to Kronos, and it's a setup for future episodes with the mothership.
We do see Kronos again, though, at one point.
We do. Yeah.
We do.
Just
do.
not
There's
alive.
A cameo. Yeah. Or shall I say?
I'd like to see a spin-off.
I'm gonna say
Harlan or something.
I'm gonna say continuum.
Yeah, what they did was they gave Kronos to Harlan, and Harlan made more Kronoses.
Yeah,
Now the
and
entire base.
Harlan's probably going to be the big bad in the new Stargate series. He was left on his own. He's bitter.
Raise Ergo from the dead. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
I was really honestly, I was really hoping about halfway through. I thought the final shot of this has to be Harlan back on his planet, and they're all saying goodbye, and then a robot Hammond walks in, and the last shot is our Hammond's, freeze framed face, seeing his robot version. I thought that would have been
or one of Braytac, and it goes Hammond of Texas. And the hand keeps going.
Pretty good episode though. Watching.
Yeah, I
watching
give it a
with
7.
You guys made me realize that a lot actually was accomplished. A lot.
Yeah.
Like this might be like the most you've accomplished in a single episode of Stargate.
This is another example. I'm going to go into it here of why it completely poo-poos modern storytelling and writing, where they say that they've got a shorter season run and they don't have a way of developing characters and story structure throughout an episode. Again, we talk about those shows that we've reviewed recently that are like that. This did it in one episode. You had characterization, you had the comedy, you had there was a strong story beat, there was a secondary plot as well. It was really well done. And this is why I have faith. I keep getting asked this by people. They say, are you confident about the new Stargate series coming back? And every single time I say, yes, I am, because it's the people that were involved in the creation of Stargate SG-1. It's also got a guy taken over who did, for me, some of my favorite Atlantis episodes. So these are people that are capable, and they were doing like 20 episode seasons. Now they could potentially be doing 10 maximum. These people know what they're doing. We've got professionals doing it. So I'm really looking forward to it coming back. This just proves again, these people are, they're the A game of writers.
Thoroughly agree.
Team in place, man. I mean, what better chance do we have at getting a decent Stargate? I wouldn't trust the Expanse writers to have given us a great Stargate.
No,
it would have been something
dark,
completely different.
Would have been dark, and it would have been depressing.
Yeah, I said that exact same thing when we made that video a couple years ago about them wanting to do Stargate. I actually said, I'm like, I'm glad the writer's strike happened.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
because the reason why, and this is no offense to Penguin and Parker, the guys, the Expanse guys, like,
So I like that show.
yeah, they're good creatives. They're very good creatives, and they do respect the audience, which is rare nowadays. But their style is very distinctly not Stargate. Like they don't have. I don't think they can tone it down because their style is so distinct. You've seen other stuff they've done. It's always the same. Like imagine Ryan Coogler making Stargate. Like that wouldn't work, right? Same concept. It's like as much as I like those guys, and I think they're super talented, and I think they respect their audience. I'm pretty happy that the writer's strike happened, and those got shut, and those talks got shut down. In fact, I gotta say, it's pretty much a best case scenario for Stargate fans. Like all the events that had to happen to get us to the point where Martin Giro is working with a consulting Brad Wright and Joe Malazzi to make a new series. And it's not just those three guys. There's another like 8 people
Yep.
that are also working on the new series that were part of the original SG-1 in Atlantis. Like that only happens because COVID, writer's strike, actor's strike, all these quote unquote horrible things that the industry had to go through. But it also gave time for Giro to get done with Quantum Leap and all that crap, get out of those contracts. And it made the studio desperate enough to actually start reading scripts that were submitted. It's just sort of a perfect storm that leads us to the best case scenario for our new Stargate series, which is sort of crazy.
Yeah.
The timeline we're living in, man. It's a weird one.
It's great.
I just want to point out, great chat today, by the way. Thank you, everybody in the chat. I just want to point out and make it clear to you guys that I am the object of envy from people in the chat who envy the fact that I'm actually the one like watching these for the very first time, because they're going, wow, I wish I could go watch these for the first time. So
Yeah.
I just want the three of you guys to know that people in the chat are envying me. I felt the need to explicitly point that out.
Yeah, and quite frankly, you disgust me by the fact you're watching it for the first time. I usually leave. I usually leave every week. I leave these shows and I make a little doll of you and I stick pins in it.
That explains your back.
He has a collection on his other wall. We just can't see it.
Yeah, wait till you see this dog I'm putting out, bro. Like I really made sure to just pour my distaste into your digital avatar.
If you look behind that Stargate behind me, there's a little miniature Gary there that I bring
Yes.
out every week throughout the gate. You know. So,
Thank you, Mr. Tickle Trunk, who says he envies me all the time. Well, thank you.
Well, you are the same person.
I'm
so
humbled.
I am
that's-
the
That's
Prime
not been
all the time.
officially proven.
He's an
that would
officially
be a great
shanking
analysis. Yeah. You know what? When the new Stargate series comes out, they're going to go, we've had record views, and majority of them, 90% will be Gary bots.
Yes.
The only bad thing about the time we live in right now when it comes to Stargate is that because it is streamer based and everything is based on streaming, the Nielsen numbers are going to be streaming. The amount of shows we're going to get are going to be like 10 tops, no more than 10 episodes. So even though it's best case scenario for us, generally speaking, for the TV industry, this is a bad time to make a TV show. Unless you're on network TV, and what is it? 1 out of every 30 shows are on network TV. That means that like the odds of you getting a show you like that's actually going to get enough episodes to develop proper characters are slim, dude. You know, for every
Worst it's ever been.
Yeah, for every 14 streaming shows, you have one rookie that operates on ad revenue so they can make 20 episodes. But that's a rare thing right now. And Stargate is not going to fall into that list. It's going to make tops 10 episodes. I just hope maybe they can squeak by and squeak 12 out of them. Because I've seen that too. I've seen shows that are on streaming manage to get 12 episodes. It's a rare thing, but that happens sometimes. And the way they do it is they have a budget for 10, but they're clever and they move around and they squeeze out 12. And I would rather get 12, even if we have to bring the budget down per episode a little bit.
Yeah.
Just because we need more time. We need more time to develop new characters. And
Right.
a new Stargate show is going to have new characters. There's
no way around that.
There's no way around that. You can't go back to the well, and a lot of these people are very older, much older now.
Yeah.
You're going to have new characters, which means you have to have time to develop those new characters. And it's an ensemble show, which means what is there? At least 4 people that you have to get to know. 4 people, divide
Minimum.
that by, minimum. Now divide that by 10 episodes. How many episodes do you get to really fall in love with 4 brand new characters? It's going to be hard, dude.
And also, Brian, Gene, I'm sorry if I mispronounced this, Gene. Gene
Just Gene.
Data Smith, Gene, has a great point where you need bottle episodes for character development too.
Yep.
You know, and so you have to factor those into the smaller episode counts.
Yeah, I'm just looking
but
forward to an
don't do
intelligent
what freaking what did that
Academy.
no the other show, the one that everyone liked for a long Severance. Don't do what Severance did and have like 4 top load all your best episodes in the first 4 episodes, and then have 4 or 5 filler bottle episodes and then 1 finale. That is so frustrating.
Oh yeah.
It's so frustrating when you know a show only has 10 episodes and all of a sudden week after week nothing has happened. You're like, come on.
And do you know what I don't want happening? I don't want to have the new Stargate series come out and it's a massive success and everyone's praising it. We're all buzzing, and then suddenly they go, "Oh, the next season will be in 2 years' time."
But yeah,
you know,
That'll straight make me mad. And
that-
not at the
Yeah.
guys, but like
yeah.
Amazon.
Let me ask you.
That's the sense that they were making 22 episodes a
Exactly.
year. And now
at
we're
one point,
asking them to make 10
44.
episodes. Right. And now we're asking to make 10 episodes a year. And that is like, for some reason, they look at that as too much work. And you're like, I don't understand how it's too much work.
Yeah.
You are the same people that were already doing this for a decade plus at 4 times the rate.
Well, let me ask you guys, over the last 10 years, because I think that what would you say over the last 10 years has basically done kind of more damage of the type you guys are talking about? Is it too few episodes a season, or is it the egregiously long period between seasons?
Both.
But if you had to pick one,
if I had to pick one, the egregiously long time between seasons.
Yeah, I mean, with these people,
Whereas the Strange New World's coming back in July, right? I mean, dude, it's been so long. I've forgotten.
2 years?
I've forgotten the last season.
That's the problem. You cannot do that long because people are going to be like, "Oh, I lost interest. I don't remember," and I'm not going to rewatch that. I mean, I will, but not everybody else. Is gonna do that.
But normies won't though. Sorry.
I think hopefully with these writers, I mean, I've got hope that, you know, you never know, they might go, look, we're capable of doing 20 episodes, so why don't we just record 20 in a block, put out season 1 as 10 episodes, and then later on, sort of later in the year, go, right, okay, here's season 2, and that gives you time to work on seasons 3 and 4 if they're commissioned as a block.
They've done that with animated series because they have to do it that way.
Yeah, they do that with like Bob's Burgers, things like that.
All the Netflix animated shows run that way.
Yeah.
That's why.
So it's capable, it's doable.
Yeah,
isn't it?
but it's animated. You know? Animated's different though, man. Like, you know, I would argue that's the best way to do it because like people literally, like their shapes change. Look at the boys, bro. Mother's milk looks like not just Mother's Milk. Annie
Aaron Moriarty
looks like a completely different person
Yeah.
from season 1 to season 2. Mother's Milk from season 3 to season 4 looks like a different actor. I actually had to look it up and see if it was the same actor.
Yeah, season 4, I'm like, what the hell? Did they get a new guy? Did they put Omar Epps instead of Wesley Snipes?
Right, bro.
Yeah,
It looked like is Ozempic? What's going on here? Like
it was
weird.
I think it was. But these people change so dramatically. It's in your best interest as a studio to shoot the whole. If you know you're doing 4 seasons, just shoot 4 seasons.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Just
do
shoot
it.
4 seasons and release it one that season at a time. 1 season a year.
yeah.
Oh my God, you're right. Starlight completely different person, dude.
She
It's
looks
like
terrible.
yes, it's like a different person is in the character now. It's crazy.
And she was naturally beautiful in
She
the
was
first
stunning.
season.
Gorgeous, dude.
And
Stunningly
I know she's come out this week or something and said she's got a disease, but I'm skeptical. I don't think anything. I don't wish anyone bad with any diseases or
Right.
whatnot, but I just think, yeah, it looked like it was, plastic surgery sort of.
I think she had plastic surgery or Ozempic.
Yeah, the
I-
cheeks, the cheek bit.
I noticed
yeah.
Ozempic it changes the way like you look. Not just like you don't just lose weight, but like you look different.
It does something to your
Yeah.
muscles and your
Yeah, like if I lost weight normally, I would just look like a skinnier version of this person. But when you take Ozempic, like your muscle structure changes. Like
It's-
I have a friend.
when-
I have a
and
friend
it's
who took.
extreme,
I have a
dude.
friend who took Ozempic, and it affected his vision so badly that basically is like his vision is like at 50% what it was, and it's going to
Yeah.
take like 8 months maybe
Bro.
for it to start crawling back to what
Blimey.
it used to
Listen,
be.
listen, everyone, unless you're morbidly obese and you can't exercise because you're so big, it's too hard. Just please try to lose weight the normal way.
They say there's a bone density issue with it as well. It causes issues.
All I
so
know is that it
I
was
would never do it.
designed to be taken in extreme moderation for people with really bad cases of diabetes. And we took
Yeah.
that one side effect it had that produces an enzyme that made it so you weren't hungry, and then we not quadrupled, okay? We 10
Yeah.
times the dose, right? And we made them take it 4 times as often. And then you go, oh no, there's studies. We did clinical studies for this drug. You did clinical studies at a 10th of the dose, at a fourth of the release time, and now
Yeah.
you're giving it 10 times the dose, 4 times as much. You didn't test for that. No one did. No one could have.
No.
You only had 2 years. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I-
seemed like a
I-
bad idea.
I prescribe to the teal'c workout technique. If I need to lose weight, I just literally get jacked. The only
jacked.
supplement I'm taking is Symbiote.
Get on that trotonin kick.
Trotonin,
man.
trotonin, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine that trotonin starts doing the round, and
Where it takes away the goldness of you and allows you to grow
Yeah.
hair out again.
Listen,
Yeah,
if they were like,
exactly.
listen, all you have to do is get a Goa'uld in your belly, and you will never have to worry about working out again or eating right. I'm like,
No.
okay, screw it, sign me up.
Yeah, it'd be like that. It'd be like me lying on a sofa, like with a massive Domino's pizza, and someone going, "You gonna work out today?" No.
This is my
No.
workout. I'm
No.
lifting the pizza
Yeah.
up to
That's
my mouth.
right.
Yeah.
I have a baby symbiote. I'm good.
Yeah,
Good to go.
yeah, it's fine. I had to open up my pouch, but apart from that, I'm golden. I'm okay.
Plus, the chicks like the pouch. Let's go.
yeah, exactly, Mr. Tukatrunga. A week from now,
like the
John will
pouch.
tell us he implanted a new tapeworm as part of his diet plan. Already done it, my friend. Already done it, my friend. I call him George. We are very
there are
close.
people that have actually purposely ingested
Yeah.
tapeworms. Yeah,
They have.
that's
They have.
when you really have an eating
John
problem.
sits there like the aliens in V, just like
Yeah.
taking.
A mouse.
I would never do that after that season 2 X-Files episode ever. Go near a tapeworm. I'm just saying that.
Right.
But I want to thank everybody in the chat for joining us tonight.
Yes,
Thank you.
great
There's been a lot
chat.
of people. You've been great as always, and also to the new people that have joined us tonight. So before we go, Gary, where else can you be found, my friend?
I can be found on Thursdays on Type 40, talking about Doctor Who, the good stuff, and on Saturdays on the Space Book, talking Trek and physical media.
Cool. And Brian, where else can you be found, my friend? You say everywhere.
Twitter,
Arby's.
Twitter, Grinder, OnlyFans.
Tinder.
You don't want to trust me. That OnlyFans gets wild when he does that.
He
crazy
can be
stuff.
found in the
And-
express line at Arby's.
Can't believe you made me pay, mate.
I mean, you won't respect it unless you pay. Okay.
Yeah.
For real though, we're releasing our Stargate movie documentary in the next day or two. I wanted to do it today,
Cool.
but after the show yesterday, I fell asleep and woke up at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So, but yeah, we're gonna in the next couple days, maybe tomorrow if I can like really crank it out tonight. The thing is, I'm not rushing it. I'm literally taking time for every second, every minute, every score, every sound effect, every editing trick, motion graphics, like just litter this thing. There's moments in here that you're not going to be able to tell if that was from the movie or if I created it. Like you're not going to
Cool.
know. Like you're legitimately
That's
not going to
cool.
know. There's footage in this that I have added to extend scenes out to make it more dramatic. And only the most hardcore Stargate fans are going to know, wait a minute, that didn't exist before. And I've spent the last 3 months doing this, and I'm at the very end where I'm scoring it and I'm adding sound effects and sort of buttoning, tightening up all the shots. And there's something called overlap vocals, where you want your vocals where you're directing the scene to overlap right before that direction. That way, it keeps the viewer watching in sort of a 4/5 progression, and it's sort of hard to do when you're just dropping the entire timeline. So now I'm going through and sort of doing that, and this whole thing is it's my Mona Lisa, and it has to be because it's the start of the Stargate series. Where once this is done, then it's SG-1, Atlantis, Universe, Origins, literally every single bit of Stargate franchise will be covered over the next 4 months, and then that 8-hour video will be released as one gigantic massive documentary, and I'll be able to die and just
Can I ask, maybe you don't even know yet, about how long do you expect this first one to be?
first one's it's about an hour and a half, and this will be the shortest one, hands down.
Highly recommend it, guys.
So like what is it, like 58 pages, this is a script, so about an hour and a half.
Oh,
And
appointment viewing.
But SG-1 is easily 2.5 times that size.
yeah.
So,
I'll do it.
yeah, and
Yeah.
so next couple days, guys, maybe tomorrow if I take a nap right now and then wake up with like tons of energy, maybe my wife gives me some intimate time and I'm like super motivated, then tomorrow. But if not, then
Not on cam. Not on cam, mate.
But
Not
if
on
not
cam.
tomorrow, then the next day for sure. Also,
That 4-inch cheddar roast beef sandwich will kick in, and then you'll be like, you know what?
it already kicked
I'll
in.
do it tomorrow. I'll do it
an
tomorrow.
episode ago. Well, the thing is this: like, I also might not want to release it on Monday because Monday is like the worst day you could put out YouTube videos. So if you ever plan on me on YouTube, remember this: the worst day to put out a video is on Monday. Sorry to say.
That actually
Literally
makes sense.
any other day
I've
is
seen that.
better than Monday. So
Yeah.
even if I get it done tonight, I might not want to actually release it until Tuesday morning, anyways. But get ready for it, dude. It's gonna be sick. So
Yep. That's good.
I normally don't
And-
toot my own horn here, but this one
No,
really
you
is.
should.
This one really is the best doc I've ever created.
And
hands
we'll
down.
have to talk about it, or at least comment on it next week.
I'm gonna have to make
I've
a
seen a
trailer and
snippet.
drop it on Shane's. John actually saw a snippet. So on the members section of our brain show, we show a snippet, and it was like 2 minutes. But what'd you think?
2 minutes. Yeah, it was great. It was
Yeah.
great, and trust me, you'll love it. And the way you start it in that segment with how it leads in is
Yeah.
people are going to be surprised by it. They really are.
That was not a paid endorsement.
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
No, it wasn't.
yeah. Checks bounced.
Also, I've hidden Easter eggs from all the friends of our Stargate network or whatever. I've hidden little Easter eggs throughout the entire video, and I purposely haven't spoken about them. I'm hoping that the chat finds them. So I'm trying to do 2 things. I'm trying to make a documentary that you can buy on Amazon and have nothing to do with YouTube and be thrilled with it. But also, in the same process, make a documentary that is meant to go on YouTube and has all the inside jokes that only YouTubers would know, and little Easter eggs and little tie-ins to YouTube channels, both big and small. And so like you can see those little Easter eggs hidden in there in the background and certain animations that come across the screen. Like you'll see certain little clips of especially if you're on chronically on Stargate YouTube like we are, you'll see it in there. And if you aren't, then you won't even notice those things. They'll just look like they're part of the show.
I thought it was a bit harsh that you put me in a Tokra for the intro. I thought that was a bit.
You're spoiling it. You're spoiling it.
And Jeff, you're away next week because you're on holiday, aren't you, my friend? But obviously, it's been
I'm
great
gonna have to add
having
a
you.
little Sons and Shadow cameo in there. Ooh,
Yeah, exactly.
Jeff.
It's all happening, everybody.
Jeff, I just realized that I
happening.
gotta throw a little Sons and Shadows in there
Up to
somewhere.
you.
Dude.
You don't
Kelly.
have to.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I
It's
really,
a double-edged sword, Jeff.
yeah. That's the thing. Like you might think, oh, that sounds cool, and then you'll see him like, not cool, man.
Hey, that's even better.
And Jeff, obviously, as we've said before, Jeff is a regular on here now, and it's great having him as part of the team and the panel. Jeff, tell everyone about Sons and Shadows, where they can find you, what you've got coming up on there, and as I said before, make sure you subscribe and watch those videos because they're great on that channel.
Yeah, we're over here on YouTube. We're also on like Rumble X. We stream like multi-platforms, but we prefer YouTube. So come find us. We're on social media, and we like to have a good time. Mondays are movie nights. We do horror, science fiction. We just got done with Major League, but we're doing Toxic Avenger right now. So
The new one or the old one?
we did the old one last week. The new one is coming up on Tuesday, which I have not seen yet.
The
boy.
new one is like, it feels like it's almost like you take acid and just watch.
That's what my co-host said. Actually,
It's
He's
like
"Oh."
taking a psychedelic and watching a pretty bad movie. Like it's not a good movie. But
Neither was the first one, but it was in a good way.
But the psychedelic aspect of it, you're like, what am I watching right now? What is happening? Yeah, it's like you'll see it. You'll see what I'm talking about.
But Stargate Files is on Wednesday this week because Thursday's the beginning of the trip. So
cool, man.
Yeah, and check it out. It's good. The Stargate stuff's good, top drawer. So make sure you do. And I was also going to say to everybody in the chat, if you haven't already, please hit that like button, hit all the buttons, as Brian said earlier, hit that hype button that pops up because it helps boost the channel. We are continuing to try and build
science fiction recommendation?
We're trying to build the community here as well.
Yeah,
so
hit the buttons.
That's it. Do it.
So outside of Stargate, if you want to watch a killer science fiction movie that you should be able to find on just about every streaming platform, it's with I forgot his name. Damn it. Anyways, the movie is called Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
we're in the middle of watching that with my wife. We started last night. We're 50 minutes in. She falls asleep halfway through.
Okay.
The
The movie is
really good.
It's incredibly good. It comes across as cheesy at first, then you're like, but Sam Rockwell is such a good actor, such a charming dude, and the way they look, time travel is a mixed bag. It's like it's either really good or really bad. This would fall closer into the really good territory, and it's really science fiction. It's not just science fiction, but it's also a condemnation on on our current culture. It's
an AI.
It's an AI. It's a very cool movie, and you can watch it for free right now. So I suggest you do. Yeah.
I'm going to check that one out. But other than that, everybody, all I want to say is have a safe week. We will be back. I'm going to say we may leave next week potentially because with it being the finale, I want Jeff on board for it as well. So what we'll do, we'll probably pause for a weekend, and then when Jeff's back, we will do it, and we'll do the season 4 finale and the first episode, the conclusion for season 5, episode 1 of SG-1.
Unless Jeff finds an internet cafe somewhere in a remote location.
I have been told that is not an option.
Yeah, Julie, it's going to be on the Popcast, by the way, not Brain. Just Popcast. That's where you want to see our doc stuff. Yeah, I think that's probably a
Yeah.
good idea. If Jeff can't be here next week, it's probably a good idea to pause because we're going to the
Yeah.
two-parter. So
Yeah, we're doing a two-parter, so it makes sense. So we'll do that. But you never know. I may end up surprising you all with some Stargate content while we're not here for next week. So feel free to check that one out. But stay safe, everybody. Have a good week. Look after yourselves, and we'll see you again. Take care, all.
good.
See ya.